Signing here a year ago as a scholar and then being rewarded with a professional contract now, it's been a very proud moment for me and my family.
Alex, welcome to Robins TV. How are you feeling about your first professional contract?
Yeah, I'm delighted really, a lot of hard work's been put into this for the past few years, and signing here a year ago as a scholar and then being rewarded with a professional contract now, it's been a very proud moment for me and my family.
Just over a year since you signed for Bristol City, what the last 12 months been like for you?
Yeah, it's been sort of weird in a way because I haven't been used to the academy side of the game since I was younger, 12, 13 maybe. But I've really enjoyed it, stepping up from the under 18s into the 23s and now training with the first team. Yeah, it's been brilliant.
How has that experience been over the last week or so? Obviously there's been a bit of change at the club with a new manager, but yourself and the other young lads have made the bench. How's that experience?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. We had a young bench on Saturday and there's a lot of young players training. You look at Antoine, Tyreek, Zach, they're all important to us young players and we look up to them because you've seen what they've gone through on all their loans and stuff, and now they're doing it for the first team here, and even when you're training with them they're always putting an arm around you and making sure you're okay and confident when you're training. So yeah, it's very important.
Tell us about your football journey, Alex. When did you first start playing? Was it always football for you?
Yeah, so I probably started when I was 4 or 5. I was proper young, and then first got into it when I was 8 and signed for Southampton. And it was always football. I had a bit of a bumpy path. I got released when I was 12 from Southampton and then went to Bournemouth, and then that didn't work out, so I just played at home and it wasn't very serious, and then got more back into it when I was 15, 16, playing for Guernsey, and then signed a year ago, so yeah.
I think you were the Green Lions' youngest ever debutant senior football at the age of 16. What was it like playing men's football for Guernsey?
Yeah, I loved it actually, playing with older players every weekend, and we had to travel away every week to play our away games, so just that environment, it sort of gets you used to the future. And now I experienced that on Saturday, and it sort of took me back to when I was at Guernsey. It's similar playing with older players, and you've got to adapt your game because they're much quicker, much faster and much stronger, so yeah, it really helped me.
What's it like playing for an island team? Because every away game you can't just jump on a coach, can you?
Yeah, I know, you got to fly, especially at the start of our season. All of our games were away, and I was sort of used to it, from Southampton and Bournemouth. I had to travel away every weekend, so yeah, it wasn't really a change for me. But yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed that experience of playing for Guernsey, and I was grateful for the chance that Tony and the coaches there gave me.
You mentioned Tony there. I think Tony Valance, who's the Guernsey manager, he's got a good relationship with Bristol City. How much of an influence has Tony been?
Yeah, as soon as I played for Guernsey, it was clear that he was always speaking to Brian and the coaches here, and yeah, that definitely helped me coming over here. And yeah, he's just been supportive the whole time. He even messages me now the other day once I made the bench, and he always checks in to see how I am. And yeah, I think that's very good for me to have someone like that back home, like a former coach, always supporting me when I'm here.
Every player wants to get on the pitch, but for a young player like yourself to go to Swansea, it was a great result. Was it a great experience for you?
Yeah, it was brilliant, and the average age of the bench, I think it's 19 or something. And these are players, Sam Bell, Sam Pearson, I've been training and playing with the past year. To be with them on the bench and to enjoy the experience with them, it's special for us. And in the future, hopefully, we can play some more games. But we're just happy to be here and training with the first team. Yeah.
What did you sing the night before the Swansea match?
I sang Ed Sheeran actually, and Tommy as well. He sung Thiago Silva, and all the first team players loved it. They want him to sing every week, but yeah, I don't mind doing that stuff.
Yeah, I heard Tommy Conway absolutely smashed it, didn't he?
Yeah, it was quality. It was so funny. I filmed it, and yeah, everyone's loving it.
Do you expect that from strikers though, don't you?
Yeah, especially Tommy. He's a confident boy. I was speaking to him before, and he didn't most people probably won't enjoy singing and that. He was looking forward to it. So yeah. Very
soon we'll be into this training ground behind us. How much are you looking forward to that, Alex?
Yeah, I know, you can see it there. It's looking lovely, and the future. There's a lot of talented players coming through. You look at the stadium and the new training ground that's being built, and it's clear what the future holds. The Premier League is where this club wants to be, and yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully being a part of that.
We've seen a bit of you on the under-23 highlights. Very quick feet, a step over as well. How would you describe yourself as a player?
Yeah, I'd say attacking midfield player. I like to dribble and get out of players, but I say my passing's a strong point in my game as well. I look up to players like Jack Grealish, Mason Mount, these attacking players that I like to get at players and hopefully score some more goals.
early days, but what are your hopes, Alex, in terms of your Bristol City career?
To make the first team, and just play as many games as possible. I think that's every kid's dream, especially growing up to playing even a league like the Championship, such a tough league, and just to play as many games as I can for this club, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity they've given me.